Hello. Ma'am, our regulation and repression of civil society is can I give a brief of yeah, sure. The emergency was not only an assault on institutions, it was an assault on the spirit of free thinking. Schools, colleges, and universities, temples of knowledge meant to nurture curiosity, debate, and democratic engagement were transformed into centers of state governance. Campuses once aligned with the vibrancy of youth and ideas became ground of intimidation. Student unions were disbanded. Political activity was banned. Hostels and lecture hall were monitored. Professors were warned and students were threatened. Even a peaceful assembly or an opinionated poster could result in arrest. The regime sought to impose silence in the name of order, obedience in the name of stability, but it underestimated the power of youth and the resilience of the civil society. The House must recognize that the fight to save democracy was not waged by leaders alone, but by countless unnamed citizens, students, and civil society workers who risked everything. Their resistance was not only political, it was moral, intellectual, and generational. They refused to surrender. I repeat, they refused to surrender. And it is because of their defiance that democracy could eventually breathe again. It was because of them that democracy could eventually breathe again. Thank you.
जो रेजोल्यूशन के फेवर में है वो हाँ कहें, जो रेजोल्यूशन को फेवर नहीं करते हैं वो ना कहें। रेजोल्यूशन पास होता है। नेक्स्ट रेजोल्यूशन है अरुण ऊपल जी का। अरुण ऊपल जी।
माननीय अध्यक्ष मोदी जी, मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट रूलिंग पार्टी, अंडरमाइनिंग दी जुडिशरी।
जी, जो रेजोल्यूशन के फेवर में वो हाँ करें, जो रेजोल्यूशन को फेवर नहीं करते वो ना करें। रेजोल्यूशन पास हो गया। नेक्स्ट रेजोल्यूशन है ओपिना मंसूर जी का।
Honorable Speaker, my resolution is role of RSS just of ABCC leadership. And I would like to give a brief. So, Speaker ma'am, when mainstream movement was crushed during the emergency, when
टाइम लिमिटेड है।
sure, I give it to you. When Parliament was muted the press gap and the street silence, it was the carnage of RSS, Johnson and ABCC who stepped into the street. They organized secret study circles and nighttime meetings, others even under curfew. Thousands of Karyakartas were imprisoned alongside senior opposition leaders. They were asked to sign blank apology letters to set free. They told them sit not out of arrogance but convention. When newspapers were blank, their words were whispered. When leaders were jailed, they stepped forward. They were the invisible bridge between the people and the constitution. Speaker ma'am, this nation owes these silent warriors more than their invention. Their contribution was not about ideology, it was about integrity. Not about revenge, but about resistance. And today, as we reflect 150 years since the last chapter, we do so much gratitude to every unsung Karyakarta who laid a lamp in those shadowed days. May we carry forward this courage, not just in memory, but in action. Thank you, ma'am.
जो रेजोल्यूशन के फेवर में वो हाँ करें, जो फेवर नहीं करते वो ना करें। रेजोल्यूशन पास होता है। नेक्स्ट रेजोल्यूशन प्रेरणा पंडिता जी का है।
Subject for my resolution is 1977 general elections and people's verdict. I would like to briefly define it. The people of India spoke most powerfully in the 1977 poll. The INC government, which had claimed sole possession of national interest, was resoundingly defeated. And so, we remember 1977 not as a routine election, but as a historical reaffirmation of the Constitution, not merely in speeches, but through the ballot box. It was democracy, coins rolled, and the echo was still. That is the spirit we honor through this resolution today. Thank you.
नेक्स्ट रेजोल्यूशन पूजा पंडिता जी का है। पूजा पंडिता जी, जो इस रेजोल्यूशन के फेवर में है वो हाँ कहें, जो फेवर नहीं करते वो ना कहें। रेजोल्यूशन पास होता है। पूजा पंडिता जी।
Member of Parliament, Green of the Opposition Party, and the resolution
I'm going to pass this contextualizing the imposition of emergency. I'd like to brief it.
Time limit.
Yes, ma'am. Honorable Speaker, ma'am, while the hardships of emergency are acknowledged, we must see in the larger context a nation on the brink, facing unrest, judicial uncertainty, and ideologically extremism we face during this time. The Constitution itself provided for emergency under Article 352, not as a tool for tyranny, but as to safeguard in the moments of existential crisis. To call every action taken during that time tyranny is historical laziness. Decisions were made under pressure in real time with the nation's unity at stake. When chaos threatened to break the republic, strong leadership made difficult but necessary choices. Let us not forget the same constitution was used to lift emergency and hold elections. That is democracy in action, not failure. History demands reflection, not blind outrage. The emergency didn't break on its own, break on
आपको पॉइंट समझ गई मैडम. नेक्स्ट रेजोल्यूशन शुभम मनास जी का है. शुभम मनास जी, आप सिर्फ सब्जेक्ट बोल के ही खत्म करें. आपकी मेजॉरिटी में नहीं है. शुभम मनास
Member of Parliament, legality and cabinet government.
ठीक. नेक्स्ट रेजोल्यूशन राघव अग्रवाल जी का है. राघव अग्रवाल जी.
I would like to present the resolution for suspension of right for national integrity. Thank you.
नेक्स्ट रेजोल्यूशन नवम रेना जी का है. नवम रेना.
Honorable Speaker Sahiba, my resolution is these actions and their motivations.
ओके. नेक्स्ट रेजोल्यूशन शिवानी शर्मा जी का है. नेक्स्ट रेजोल्यूशन वमेश शर्मा जी का है. वमेश शर्मा. नेक्स्ट रेजोल्यूशन शिवानी शर्मा जी का है. नेक्स्ट रेजोल्यूशन भूपित कुमार जी का है.
1977 elections as proof of enduring democracy.
देखिए, क्योंकि आप सभी ऑपोजिशन में हैं तो आप सबके रेजोल्यूशन पास नहीं हो पाएंगे.
हम लेके
सदन की गरिमा का ध्यान रखा जाए. सदन की गरिमा का ध्यान रखा जाए. यहाँ पर उपस्थित सभी गणमान्य व्यक्ति और मेरे साथ बैठे सभी मेरे युवा साथी जम्मू कश्मीर के अलग अलग कोने से जितने भी मेरे यहाँ पे युवा नौजवान बैठे हैं, आप सभी ने जो हमारा टॉपिक था इमरजेंसी का, इसमें बहुत अच्छे से कार्रवाई की, बहुत अच्छे से ब्रीफिंग की, बहुत अच्छे से बताया सब की स्थिति किस तरह की थी, किस तरह से हमारे देश में भारत के जो हमारी राजनीति है उसका काला अध्याय जिसे हम कहेंगे, किस तरह से इमरजेंसी का दौर चला, किस तरह से हमारी गिरफ्तारियां हुई, किस तरह से देश को जेल खाना बना दिया और किस तरह से ऑपोजिशन का रोल रहा. यहाँ पे चाहे बैठे हुए हमारे ऑपोजिशन बेंचेस की भूमिका जिन लोगों ने निभाई, चाहे वो ट्रेजरी बेंचेस के लोग हों, चाहे वो ऑपोजिशन बेंचेस के लोग हों, आप सबने बहुत अच्छे तरीके से असेंबली की कार्रवाई दिखाई. इसके लिए आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत आभार. सदन की कार्रवाई स्थगित की जा रही है.